church.
Oh.
We had 2-year-olds who became playmates. And so that created the bond between the families.
Background to this is a second marriage for each of us. My first wife died in Sacramento, 1993. Ann and I married the next year.
And so we are blessed with this multiracial family and biracial grandchildren and
Yeah.
the richness that creates.
Yeah.
So when we arrived, we went up to an alumni event and heard Dexter Gordon speak. And by a crazy fluke in some respects, except that you wonder about those flukes. We had lunch
We
with
had
him.
lunch with him.
And discovered we had things in common, and that he was doing some really, really important work. And so he invited us to join the Community Partners Forum, which we met Dr. Wilbur.
We were running in and out of time, but still believe in life. And when the day is almost done,
One part of your story that you didn't happen to mention, right after Martin Luther King's assassination, Ann and her family, my wife Jane and I, with our 2 young ones, we all stood on the steps of the state capitol in Olympia, arm in arm, singing "We Shall Overcome."
That gathering made an impression on my children. At that Christmas, my great aunt came up from San Francisco. This is the sister of my bigoted grandmother, and my mother and she were appalled at what I'd been up to. I frankly didn't care. What I said that Christmas at the table was, if the choice is between a white man who would be abusive and a black man who would be caring and supportive, I'd take the black man hands down any day, or as a spouse for one of my kids, my daughters.
And when I went to New York City for graduate school, I went with one goal in mind, in addition to getting my education. But 1959, the Miss America contest had just been held, and for the second year in a row, a white woman from a specific sorority at the University of Mississippi was elected as Miss America. And I said, there's something wrong with this picture. There was not a single person of color on that stage. And I determined when I went to New York, I was going to discover beauty in black people. That was my stated goal.